Are you looking to get some 30 and 31,000 gallon tank cars and aren't sure which option is best for your layout? You are in luck. Welcome to video 2 of the product comparison series. You're here with Dylan Hubbard of RWTX. Today we will explore 30 and 31,000 gallon tank cars in HO scale from 5 different manufacturers. We will check out these models' coupler types, coupler height, prices, and other details. In just a few minutes, you'll know which one is right for you. Now let's get rolling. We will start out with a model from Operator. These retail for around $28. Pretty good detail on them for that price point. 36-inch wheels, standard tread. They do have plastic piping and railing, which we'll see later. And also, according to NMRA, this would be a 5-ounce car, which weighs 4.9. Next is Platinum. These are actually out of production, but you can still find them online for around $34. 36-inch wheels, normal tread, good detail. Also, these and all others from now on will have metal piping. And this one comes in at a weight of 4.5. Next is Athearn Ready to Roll. These retail for pretty high at $46. They got great detail, even etched metal walkways on the top. The wheel size 36, tread normal, and again metal piping. You come in at $475 in the weight. Next is Walters Proto, retail around $43. Tons of great detail on these. The wheel size 36 inches and the tread again normal. Good metal railing and piping. Good weight at $475. Up next is Rivet Counter. First thing you'll notice is the blue bearing caps. We'll check them out a little later, but these have 36-inch wheels, normal tread, metal piping and railing, and retail for $43. And also we'll get to the weight. We're looking for 5 ounces here, and these come in at $525. Heaviest car of all of them. And now we'll check out coupler height. You can just notice on these, that one's pretty close. Pretty much all these ended up being almost spot on. It's actually kind of rare that I've ever seen so many be so close. But these all seem to be pretty good in terms of their coupler height. Now I'd like to point out the conspicuity stripes, mainly the fact that the Operator car doesn't have them while the others do. That model is a 2012 build date, so it would actually need them, prototypically speaking. You can buy decals to add them if you wanted to. Next, take a look at the hazmat placards. It's the diamond-shaped sign on the side of the car. You'll notice the Platinum and the Operator cars don't have anything on there, while the other 3 cars do. Again, that's a prototypical detail that some might be looking for. So now we move on to the other end of the car. This will just showcase the decals and how clear they are. All companies on these cars are very clear. Also, one might notice that these couplers, they don't all look the same. And that's because some of them do have different coupler types on them. And we'll look at that next. Now we're going to hang out at the end of the car. You'll notice that the Athearn and the Rivet Counter car both have shelf couplers while the others do not. That's actually a prototypical detail that those 2 companies added. Of course, you could just buy some to add to the other cars. And now I want to show you the rotating bearing caps. Rivet Counter is the only of these 5 that include that. You might want to zoom in order to see it, but it is definitely a cool detail. Next, I want to bring your attention to the piping and the railings on these cars. This bottom car is the Operator car, and it has plastic piping. It's the only one of the 5 that does. You can see I'm manipulating it and showing how much it bends. This is significant because if you handle your cars a lot, you could very easily break them with them being plastic. The Walthers car at the top that I'm messing with now that one is metal, and all the others are metal. Also, something to point out is the ladders on these are all plastic. The SCMX car, the Walthers Proto car here, you can see its ladder is broken. So you definitely want to consider that when making a decision on a car. One last comparison to make on these tank cars will be their walkways on the tops. The Athearn Ready to Roll car is the only one that has etched metal. The other 4 use plastic. The rivet counter in the Walthers Proto uses much thinner plastic than the Walthers Platinum and the operator. That brings us to the end of video 2 regarding 30 and 31,000 gallon tank cars. I'll bring up this comparison chart like I did last time. Just like last time, the lower the score, the better. And just like last time, the details and the wow factor are my opinion, and then the prices are the ones that I showed you before. The details and the wow factor on this particular freight car ended up being the same. But to keep things consistent with these videos, I'm going to leave them on there. You'll notice the rivet counter at a 1.7 is way different than any other ones, and I do think that agrees with my own personal opinion as well. They are pretty pricey, but they do have a lot of great detail to them. A couple more things. The operator, they have detail kits that you can get. I think they're like $10 or $12, so it's not a significant expense to add a lot of details for these cars, and it has coupler cut levers. I think it's got some brake detail as well, so that's a good option. Athearn Ready to Roll, they sell 3-packs of their tank cars, and so if you are able to buy a 3-pack of their tank cars, that would help reduce the price per car, which might help make their cars a little more desirable for people. That's it for today. A couple things before I go. If anyone has any cars that they would like for me to show and compare, just leave me a comment. If you found this video helpful, please like it. If you'd like to see more, hit that subscribe button. Or if you have some trains that you'd like to sell, or if you have some trains you'd like to buy, get a hold of me through my Facebook page, RWTX, or you can even join my Facebook group, the HO Hubb. The links for those I'll leave in the description below. But that's all I've got for you today. I will see you next time.